Hello everyone and welcome to SUNUP. I'm Lyndall Stout. Fall calving season is here and today we're talking about first calf heifers. We're joined now by Dave Lalman, our extension beef cattle specialist. And Dave, looks like you've got some nice cow-calf pairs here, and I guess we should start with kind of the steps that people can take to get to the successful end result.
Okay, well that's a nice set of heifers and we're proud of them. But you're right, it takes a lot of planning, good management to get to that point. And this is the time of year now that they're on the ground, we want to make sure that they have the opportunity to get pregnant again early in the breeding season this year so they get to remain part of our cow herd.
In terms of breeding, what are some of those early things to think about and some of the things that should be timed out?
So we should probably start a year ago if we want to start there with the breeding season for the first calf heifers, or the virgin heifers if you will. And the main thing there is probably consider keeping more heifers than you need as replacements and use a short breeding season. And if you can pull the bulls out of the heifers about 45 days or so, and then about 45 days later, you could preg check, have your veterinarian preg test, or use a blood sample to preg test those females, and from that then you could sell the opens or do whatever you choose to with them at that time, and then manage the bred heifers separately.
Then it comes around to calving time. What are some considerations then?
Well, as you mentioned, these are fall calving cows, and so they should calve in good body condition. Our fall calving heifers and cows just almost always do, because they go through the summer prior to calving with good forage. If we don't overgraze our pastures, heifers are generally in good shape. And these heifers are about a body condition score of 5.5 to 6, which is where we'd like for them. Now the challenge from here forward until around Thanksgiving, which is breeding time, we want to make sure they don't lose too much body condition between now and then.
So after calving, then what are the sort of forage and nutrition needs?
The main thing would be not to delay the supplementation program. Most folks are going to be checking their heifers anyway as they're calving, and so why not begin the supplementation program as part of that so they come up and they're easy to look at. And so we encourage people to initiate the supplementation program early. Also, we want to make sure that they have good quality pasture available. So whether it's a hay meadow that has had some late season regrowth, certainly we don't want to turn them loose or turn them out in an overgrazed pasture or one that's been picked over all summer long without feeding some hay or something. So we just want to make sure that they have good quality forage in ample amounts to give them the best opportunity to maintain that body condition until around Thanksgiving time.
There's also a financial aspect that runs parallel to all of this, and you've crunched the numbers. What have you found?
Yeah, based on the enterprise budgets, we estimate that we have about $1,350 invested in these females, and that's just using a commercial market price for the heifers as weanlings a year ago. But between our feed and pasture costs, synchronization costs, artificial insemination, and a little bit of interest, we've got about $1,350 in them invested. So that's why, when you get to this point and they've got a calf on the ground, the 2-year-old year is the most difficult year to get females pregnant. And so we want to give them the best opportunity. If there's ever a time not to cheat your females in your cow herd, it's the 2-year-old year.
Great advice today, Dave Lalman. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you again soon.
You're welcome.